Hello and greetings, my fellow Lone Darkians, and welcome back to Signal Void Tales Part 2. And this is actually, yes, Astrid Greenwood, voiced by the lovely Jennifer Hale, the character we used in the first one. I held on to this save just for when, so I walked back from the Omega Bunker and Forsaken Airfield. I went out to the transfer hub because I wanted to enter in through the Langston Mine transition area, through the transfer hub, so everybody could follow along kind of home since the other transitionary cave is probably not as well known since the map's only been out for a little bit. I thought that might help out. I have mended our gear because apparently when we got in, I'd been bitten by a wolf. But I took care of that. Yeah, I mended a little bit of the clothes. We're doing okay at about 19 degrees. Inventory-wise, I'm a little bit over, but I figure we're going to be doing a lot of story, so I'm not gonna... And we're also on Stalker difficulty as well. Let's catch you up if you didn't follow the last series as well. Yeah, it runs only about 17 days. 17 days. It's been a lot of running. It don't know if I could really ran that any faster. Really, it is a long back and forth for Signal Tail Void. All right, so our next thing is we're sending the Langston Mine for remnants of Rudiger and his project. All right. Let's head out. I'm gonna raise some firewood. I'm not gonna pick up really anything else. Alright, I'm really excited for this. Because when I got in the save, apparently I hadn't slept or anything. But I had to go through the journals again. So I'm really caught up on the story. I'm really excited for it. Be sure to check out. We've got a map tour video going on. I'll have another one of those out tomorrow. I just kind of want to make sure we got this one started. People asked me about Signal Void. Alright, so we got Langston Mine. Yeah, let's get a day started. Negative 11. There's some cattails over there. I'm probably not going to grab too much, though. I'm going to try to focus primarily on story. We have enough to survive for right now. There'll be plenty in Stalker. There's plenty of loot. And I do know a little bit about the story so far. A couple little things. But yeah, I'm very excited to get into the nuts and bolts of it. I really only know the first part of part 2. If we've got anything, I don't know if I've been here. I have. All right. Alright, so we're going into the Zone of Contamination map, and there's gonna be quite a few wolves, I imagine. Though I do have... I'll probably need to load you up as well. Okay, so we actually do have Bond's rifle. We also have the Security Chief's rifle holster as well, so that changes the weight a little bit.
I could eat anything right now.
We will try to feed you. We want to keep you well fed throughout this. Well, let's eat the ham that is questionable. Alright. Whatever keeps her happy. I do hope you're enjoying this extra deluge of Long Dark content. I love an update in Long Dark. We can always go on a bender. Alright. Pretty cold. Alright, we're heading for the mine site. I make a little bit of base camp at the idle camp, just to, because we're gonna be picking up more stuff, so I want to leave some things, but all right. I think first stop is going to be just weapon handy just in case. You never know. Not make a rifle because pistol generally goes off by accident sometimes. Okay, there's a bunny death to our left. Did you just kill that bunny and move on? Wow, okay. Kind of dark. I do have a bunch of acorns to boil up as well at some point. Get some more rosehip. Can find those new flasks as well. If there's a flask at the kind of the mess hall in the idle camp, it would be nice. I do tell you the Tales will take us at least about 5 hours or so, but we'll try to. Imagine it'll take us a bit longer figuring stuff out. But on the upside, I do believe all of it takes place in this map. Grab some more rosehip. Jennifer, I don't know if you know the rosehip pie recipe. It's been a while since we've seen you, so I'm not sure which updates you've been in. And of course, this one, we don't have any of the scurvy risk because it is an older save once again. Eventually, though, hindsight on the channel will be caught up with scurvy. I have a tendency not to die, so these characters do last a while. You'll get around here, hopefully. Kind of walking and talking, so. Surprisingly, no encounters yet. I'm gonna take my shoes off in a second, actually. I know this is cheesing it a little bit, but I have gotten the on the live stream. I think we did that. The chemical risk. It kind of works like getting burned. It takes off a percentage of your health, so you can clear with a stim or just wait 72 hours. I definitely recommend doing the 72 hours. It's a stim is important. Taking about 15-20% off your health, not the end of the world. And every stim only clears up one thing of the chemical, so. Tried many times to try to get bitten by the wolves and get poisoning, but it just never took. Okay, are we. No, the sock should be the other way around, but it's fine. The wolf over there. I do have a bow as well. Just in case. Fine, this way. And of course, to start the signal tail, we're gonna have to be waiting on glimmer fog and aurora too. So downside in glimmer fog. Hope the transmitter's working because, man, map direction. I've gotten pretty good at this map, but it's not 100%, especially in a fog or a blizzard, you know. Let's make our way to idle camp and just set up shop. Probably stash some gear too. You can actually see it. If you see the down tree in the middle of the screen there, that is where the camp is. Just ahead, you see the good old Canadian flag. So let's head on over. That base camp, hopefully, glimmer fog will show up at some point. And we can go to our first objective. Yeah, the game's kind of vague at the start. Yeah, just remembrance of Rudiger and his project. So basically just wait for the shortwave. Discovering this first part, I just kind of got lucky because it was where I was hanging out on our interloper run. Take our shoes off. Kind of shimmy to the left because I know there was a lot of wolves. Shimmy to the right, apologies. A lot of wolves, but I don't see you now, though. Nope, okay, so. You know what, let's just go right through it. Nothing wrong with that. We're just gonna go right through the pain. It doesn't affect your health or anything, other than we've got like chemical risk, but if you take your clothes, your shoes off and socks, yeah, nothing. I'm gonna imagine they're gonna figure that out and patch that sometime in the future. But for now, I'm just gonna go enjoy that. And that's gone. There you go. We're almost to camp. Where's the other way? The minor pants. I mean, honestly, you're 10%. I feel like I'm already alright. I do need to get some more cloth, though. So actually, I'm kind of jealous, Astrid, because Will could... Every time I go out here, I just get harassed by wolves, so... You did pretty lucky. Hunting knife.
I could use this.
Not good enough. My other hunting knife is better, actually. Leave that there. And let's set up, because I'm going to be getting quite a bit of loot. I think we just leave some stash here for now.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
And I think we'll double check just for posterity's sake, but I'm pretty sure there are no notes. Got metal. Got metal in the back. I think they left a lot of fuses, wires, and stuff, and batteries on this map, just in case you hadn't done the Signal Tales yet. Maybe a little bit of just a nudge encouragement. I do advise it to, because I think it's quite a bit of fun. The story-wise isn't great, but definitely for the gameplay aspect of it, I would recommend. I think we'll use this building for our stash. And do you have a skillet, Astrid? Because this cooking might have been before you. The cooking was after you. Okay. So you weren't around when cooking was a thing. Let's have some chips for now. Maybe that too. Knock yourself out. So much loot.
I'll take it.
I think you're okay. Get some chips. Only lockers for storage in here, though. I think this is a nice little place to set stuff. And toilet water. I'm midway through the day. Let's go through our loot real quick, see what we can drop down. Mining newsletter as well. I see you there, granola bar. Get you some local mining news.
I can use this.
Let you eat that. I don't think you need probably all that. And it's a little bit, try to be. I mean, I guess we could stash that. Tea doesn't really weigh that much at all. Food I'm gonna stash in the mess hall. That's not a wolf. I want to add a couple too, because I think that was from wolf attacks. Okay. So I'll be under by the time we get do that. Couple cattail behind here too. I do believe up there there's a birch as well. Get set up. We're kind of waiting for the weather to go glimmer, fog, or aurora anyway. This thing about the I don't like about this challenge a little bit is you're kind of dependent on a random factor that sometimes doesn't always trigger right away. Can't really plan your day according to that.
Jesus, this is cold.
Let's go and get that birch. Never know how long we're gonna be here. I do that a long series. This could end up being a couple hundred episodes. Who knows? Yeah, alright. Go check the second building. At night I might just sleep a little bit because, yeah, you never know. Or just sleep during the day a little bit to go out at night if we have to. Probably won't stay in this one, but I'll put that birch down here anyway. Do you happen to know any recipes? I mean, like I said, I think that was before your time. You know, Rosehip? I guess maybe you were around when cooking was a thing. You don't know you don't have that cooking skill up for it anymore. We did pick up a cooking book along the way, though. On my trip from the bunker back towards the transfer hub area. Didn't record that because that was just kind of a boring track. Oh, duh.
This will come in handy.
Let's eat some more chips. Yeah, they do have a 1-slot stove in here, but there's a 6-slot stove in the mess hall. Much smarter to use that. Okay, that is much better socks. Let's take that. And in here. More toilet water. Lovely. Even better, soda water. Shower soda. My favorite. Okay, got everything in here. Let's head over to the mess hall. Get all that properly sorted. It's just a question of waiting now. In our map tour video, we've been in the mine and now I've done a couple live streams. Been through that a fair bit. And I do know where the story bits are. Because you kind of have to do it in a certain order, I believe. Otherwise, you think, you'd head straight towards the, mine, of course, but I don't think it's that cut and dry. Alright, main mess halls, we'll be storing. Gonna be having a lot of vegetables. Carrots, 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 carrots. And potatoes. Coffee, some
I'm not
broth.
gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know, Astrid, I know. Soda. Another carrot. Potatoes. Go energy drink. Could come in handy out here. Oil, matches. Oh, I did not mean to actually pick up that knife because it might not be. Oh, actually, it was 5 points. Percentage point doesn't really matter, but put you up there just in case, like, we're gonna cook or something. Cooking pot. Okay, let's search the rest of this area. Then we'll start putting some stuff away. Maybe I'll read for a bit.
I think I can use this.
Ooh, condensed milk. Potato, 5-second roll on that. Potato, couple sodas. Okay. Detach weight, 'cause I think we're 50 kilograms now. Oh man. That's a lot. Okay, well, why don't we put... Let's go food first. Because there is a bug with the broth as well. Apparently it weighs twice as much. Like, it's 1.5 kilograms for 80.8 liters. It seems a little odd. We're not going to use the broth right away. Let me go percentage-wise. Gotta leave the potatoes out. Well, why don't we drop? We'll make a potato pile and a carrot pile, maybe. Carrot pile. Potato pile. I'll go this fridge first, I guess. And I would say it's got to be at least 50% before I put it away. Just kind of maybe we'll do canned goods. Much we can get rid of. Put that away too. Kind of 44. I mean, I'm trying. Put down 4 liters of water too. I mean, that's going to be a good portion of it. Down to 40. And I mean, it's getting close. It's better. All the tools and all the guns is obviously not helping. Oh, well, do you want to see if we can drop anything else? And then we'll... Because I just picked up another energy bar. Let's see about laying down for a second. Sometimes I usually will trigger glimmer fog because I take a nap. The game like to go, oh ho, so you're decided to sleep, huh? This weather right now not going to be doing us any favors. Yeah, I should just go read that book. That's what I should go do. Do have some more rose hip. Yeah, maybe I will just read. Yeah, why not? Alright, we healed that up. Okay, we can skill a little bit better now. Still ways to go. But alright, let's also see if there's anything else I can really... When I thought I had gotten rid of a lot of the matches, but, you know, fine. Put you over there, too. Oh... Feels to need like I need everything, like I need 192 row steps. I really don't. That actually almost makes us about even. Do I just wanna... I'm gonna take a nap. I don't know if I should stay awake at night just in case. Good odds our first night here would get an aurora. Why don't we just sleep a couple hours at a time, maybe, or something? I'm gonna eat some questionable dog food. Soda's heavy, let's drink that as well. Maybe I'll just rest in like 2-hour intervals. Our ears open. Oh, we got nada. Or we just... I'm trying to pass a couple hours and sleeping a couple hours. Oh, a nice night. Oh, you jerk. That's the worst. Oh, maybe glimmer fog? Come on. Okay. Get a couple hours, I guess. Really, I really don't want to leave and start looting until we really... We would head out during the site during the day and then maybe see where we need to be, I suppose. Guess we could do that. And just hope we get glimmer fog then. Well, I'm not leaving that early. And it's windy, so... I mean, why don't we just sleep for a couple hours? I'll grab some more water from the kitchen before we leave, maybe. Oh, I think I... Is that... Is it? Hello, alright. I think there is if I turn. Okay, let's go. I want to grab some water real quick though, too. I know where to go. Did we ever get that road set? Oh, you did. Grab me some water just in case. I have done this bit, but it comes after I just have a vague idea. Getting this way. Let's head out. Feels like I just kind of spot and waited, but that would take the kind of the fun out of that. We do have an insomnia risk, but am I really worried about that? No. I even have some herbal tea if we need, so. Dick, thank you. On the trail. I think it's on the other side. Yeah. Gotta be. Fortunately, it's like now it's going, you're going the wrong way. I gotta go up here. Ah, we're here, okay. Yeah. The radio is a little... Oh, I think we got a winner. Actually, cash this time. We got a lockbox. Page from a journal, June 18th, 91. Alright, let's read the text. This mine is a graveyard, maybe my own too if I'm not careful. Heroes are unwell, all this pollution in the ground. Awful. Whatever happened, it goes beyond any of the stories Poppy told me about Langston Corp. The bad old days of uranium extraction. I don't even know how to say it, there's a deeper darkness. Some other mystery buried in those tunnels. I couldn't access the lower levels without suffocating, but seems to be a clear path to try down there. Some way to manage the toxic vapors seeping out of the ground. There's also the bizarre area locked away inside the entrance, off the upper tracks, behind the derelict concentrator factory facility. And then there's that downed helicopter in the hills above the old water extraction pond. I need to check it out. Might be some tools to scavenge there, or in the concentrator and headframe building. For now, a moment to rest.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
And a flare shell. A book. Energy bar, flare shell, I guess. Okay, now we gotta check down the crashed helicopter mentioned in the journal entry. So, the way it sounded to me from the water extraction... Okay. I know where that area is. Question is, do I have to hunt that down in an Aurora or not? And do you have any... So basing off, I know where this is. I'll check this tool drawer over here. Figure while we're here. And really the only safe spot from the glimmer fog is, of course, deep down below in the mine. That's like you're in low condition in an interloper, there's no reason to worry about glimmer fog. The insomnia is pretty just annoying at best. Am I gonna be able to get a signal? I've had this radio go off from a regular cache before. Guess we'll just keep it on this. I think generally this way is the way back. Fortunately, my footprints aren't still here. Let's just follow them back. Okay, those sticks I kind of remember. Honestly, I might be guessing at this point. Ah, railroad tracks, that's what I need though. Follow these back. Okay, so we're almost back there. And insomnia risk is almost there. I honestly, even if I hoofed it, I don't think I could get the mine in time anyway. That's interesting. Is that just going off? That sounds like it was coming out of the pants. All right. I think we should take advantage of the situation right now. How's our carry weight? Not really bad. I'm just gonna keep going. And there's pipes going down one way to the water good where the extraction goes out, and then where the intake goes in. I think we'll just follow those, I think. We're gonna head beyond the buildings. Uh-oh, well. I don't think we want to do this. No, other gun. Yes. The Shooting McShooterton gun. I can just avoid that. I think I lost the AI already, though. Off your shoes. Let's just go. This smells fine. I think the... Did it wear off? Ah, it's fine. I can get a signal. And also note the glove animation as well is really nice. The only problem with glimmer fog, you don't really get to appreciate the beauty of the map. It's a bit of a shame. Well, you can't always have both, I suppose. Something on that radio.
Man,
Oh, insomnia.
I am too tired
Oh
to
no.
think straight.
Whatever shall I do? Oh, wait. Huh. You say it that way, though. Okay, well, I'm following you. Not for a snack sooner or later, but I don't want the... glimmer fog to go away. This way. Oh, you know, I can't see a thing, but...
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
kind of this way, alright. Just have an energy bar, Astrid. Kind of freaking me out. Try to keep the signal. Oh. Got a ping. I think it's this way. We gotta be on the side because it's leaning more towards the right. I think it's gotta be up somewhere. Alright. I think it's gotta be around because I also don't think there's any way to go there. There's the water extractor over there. Oh, put your shoes back on. Well, what are you doing? Downside of doing that, you sometimes forget. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Come get some. Oh, come on. Oh no. Hey. Hey. Okay, well I need major medical attention. Do you have? Oh, glad you do. At least one. Well, that smarts a bit. Need some first aid soon. I almost feel like that was scripted, like they were just waiting. We're on the right track. Oh, hey! Gotta be the chopper. Now I gotta be able to get up. Uncover cache. Okay, what do we got? Foreman's key. Aha!
This'll come in handy.
The canisters, 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 canisters. MRE. How big is that cache anyway? Alright. Oh, I know where that is. I'll have to check our clothes as well then.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't worry about matches right now. I do wonder if there's going to be a conclusion or that. I kind of think they thought that we're going to have 3 parts of the tales, so... Especially with another map still out. We're coming out. Probably the last update of the DLC. Okay. Now I don't think we'd get a... I think it would beep if something were to happen. We know where to go though, so... That is not a big deal. Where I am going to need another bandage though. Wait, what? Oh, alright. Well, I'm kind of curious. Out this way. We were mapping caches as well. I don't believe these are randomized or anything, so... Check this out for posterity. Be more this way. I'm going to have to go this way a little bit, probably. Getting closer. I could be making that up. I have not actually been to this one before. Definitely stay down that way, I suppose. Alright. And a trusty game. It's... Huh. I think it's over on this side, maybe. There's some cats. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, this way again. Okay. Somewhere up there. Ah, we gotta go around. I'll lose focus, though. Wait. Is one of those I walk on the ground again? Need to... There we go. Cash.
I'll take it.
Flare. Rain flare. Flare shell. Flashlight. Flare. Rain flare. Waste of time, unfortunately. Well, let's pull that out anyway. I'm not going after another catch, so that wasn't worth it. But if we follow the river back, we should be fine. Do I have any cloth, though? Because I think it would behoove me. We do not. Oh, that is dangerous. Okay. Let's head back whence we came. We definitely need to heal up tonight. Because I came around that way. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Now, well, if we can go up, let's go up. Well, you can get up there. I know you're joking, right? There you go. He can't get up there. Alright, oh. And... what's your ankle? Great, Astrid. Great time. Like, basically just need to get to that other side, so I think I'm gonna try to throw myself back over. He's a working idea.
It's a bit. It's a bit. But I'll make it.
That cash make a noise again? Weird. In theory, that should take us back down where we need to go. Yes, okay. We're back at the pond. If I follow that back, I can just follow the pipes back. We'll get back to the main building.
Ow!
Do have to prioritize getting some cloth. Kind of playing loose and free with the bandages there. Now we've come to regret it. And the pipes yet either. Okay, so there's that waterfall. And would really like to see some pipes right about now. Okay, that's... Once we find around the side, we should figure this out sooner or later. I don't worry about cattail at the moment. Okay, so we're back on this side, but... Are you back where we just were? Because I see a murdered wolf. Ah, alright. Now that... I just want to get fire and take a nap until this is over. You just follow the lake, though. There you will find pipes. Come on, Astrid, I believe. Ah, never mind. The pipe is right there. Knew we were close. Now we just need to follow these back. Okay, not a problem. There are also a couple other keys down there in the mine, but they're like the mining office key and a lockbox. But they are not related to the story for that. Follow back. Nope. Okay. I can't run, actually. Think I... Ah. Fooled you. Yeah, we wouldn't be in a good spot if I got attacked right now. Would not be good. Phone pipes. This will lead us to the building.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
You are preaching to the choir, Astrid. A little. If you died, it would be a bit of a pain. You'd regret you, unfortunately. Alright, so we got the buildings. We'll check it out later. I just feel like we should get to the first building at least. Nice. It's all right, Astrid. I'll hydrate up a little bit. I'm not gonna worry about too much about looting, but
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
I think it's clearing up. Oh, all right, Astrid.
That smarts a bit.
It does, though, doesn't it? Well, let's head to the first building, I think. Ourselves a little bit of investigation. We have some time left.
I'll make it.
Alright, it's probably gonna be a rather long video, but I'll try to cover this in a nice, good mini-series. Oh, you never know. That open. There's another door on the side too, but it's nice to have options. Now, so first order of business, what we see here, let's make sure we get some bandages and cloth.
Ow!
I don't expect I'll encounter wolves in here. I think that's actually that might be the place we're looking for.
Ow!
That is the foreman's key. Okay, ooh, you've got a... Aha! So chemical boots. I will take... I don't know if we're gonna really need that down there. I don't think so, but...
I think I can use this.
I've not checked my clothes either. You know, probably not horrible. We fared that wolf attack fairly well, I would say. Emergency stem. The bolt cutters, I know we're gonna need those. Okay. Advantage. I'm gonna give you some pain meds because I never take those anyway.
Come on.
That's not
come
what I
on.
meant to do. Take some more. Ah. We got the foreman's site report. Day 38.
It was our first day back down below since the boss and his people arrived. He called us together and had us all sign new paperwork. Boilerplate stuff, but it had us wondering what's changed. Then he gave a speech, as he likes to do, only this time in front of the gadget. I almost bought it, but then again, I've never been too practical. At least not enough to see what's good for me. He talked for a long time, but in the end, we were able to restart our work on the machine. We also rebolted the track connecting the concentrator to the ridge above. Better access if we need to move in more generators. This thing needs all the juice we can find. Did I mention I need to get the hell out of here?
Weird that you wrote that down in a report, but alright. Fair enough. Alright, so... Search 1 out of 2 there.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
I guess, well, my only clue would be following where we need to go with the bolt cutters. I think our first order of business is also fixing ourselves up as well. There's the... Oh.
This stuff will come in handy.
For some reason, odd bug, the game has gotten quieter. Yeah, just right after the audio log. Huh.
That smarts a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to head down below to find padlock.
Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Nothing ever usual at the end of this, but I like to check anyway. Since it being a fairly new map, you never know. Head down over here. Probably searching this whole place will be an entire episode next time. It is massive, to say the least. And then hopefully when we're next time, that audio bug will sort itself out, hopefully. And it's actually the second building that you saw out there.
This'll come in handy.
You know, actually, just because you're slightly better. On the upside, though, Astrid complaining does not sound as loud. So, I mean, take the good with the bad, I guess. Fire log, not really. Check this as well. I write that down for cloth, but there's going to be some cloth. No, I'm not 100% sure. Why don't you turn that off for a second and we'll break that down. I would feel better if I had some... Just a couple bandages, you know?
Starving.
Somehow doubt that, but... What's our insomnia risk doing anyway? 19 hours. Oh, that's not terrible. Get out of the condenser.
Ow!
We need to, we're gonna loot these outer buildings too.
Ow!
But we need to go over the other way, other way.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Oh, we actually went outside to the loading screen and fixed it. Oh, okay, easy fix. Ah, shoot. I don't need that kind of trouble. We'll just go through the other building. We'll just go through this. It's fine. I don't need that kind of trouble. If I could not get murdered, I would prefer that.
That smarts a bit.
Think that, there we go. I'd like to go to the main building there, but yeah, we can get on. Yeah, we're actually kind of in the concentrator now. Down below, that's where I might spend the night. I might go upstairs first. And now, time for... There'd be a lot of lantern fuel in this area. Don't have a ton right now, but there's jerry cans. Even on Interloper, I think I found 2 jerry cans, so... Hey, eat all that, Astrid. This is okay. Oh, and hey, another bandage. That mean I should fix your leg? No, it doesn't, actually. Well, I thought I'll take it. I think we head all the way upstairs first, and then we can work our way down. Definitely in the second episode.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Don't pick up any food, because we're going to be in here for a while. Actually, on Interloper, it's pretty easy to get cabin fever, because you're going to spend a lot of time down there. I would like to fix that up, but... I just head up. We're gonna look for something, and then we'll hit the other stuff on the way down. Then yeah, next time we'll also start mapping out the mine. Guess I'll take you. The fun thing is you can actually go down that way too. Though sadly sliding down is not an option. Check this side a little bit. Over there. I do believe there is also the out to go to that other door that was mentioned in the report, but we can't really open that yet. Really worries me there's a trail of bullets and bullet casings.
Ow!
I believe the door out here goes to that door. I think maybe we'll check out next time too. Yeah, that's interesting there. A little bit of environmental storytelling. What is going on here? Well, I have another soda, I suppose. Ooh, I mean... It's slightly better. I'm just gonna... There we go. Think of the best for you, Astrid.
this anymore.
But I'm not gonna worry too much about that right now. And more importantly, this is what we came up here for. Respirator. We do need that to proceed. More importantly, about that time, I think I'm gonna bed down for the night, actually. Just we get a fresh start. And this is starting to turn into the Long Dark movie, so we might want to wrap it up, as Jeff Keighley likes to say. We got to eat here. You want to get some herbal tea? Did you need? I probably don't want to go to bed this early, but I have a feeling you're gonna wake up anyway. That's way more than enough. And we're gonna be going through the mine, so I guess really time of day is not really gonna matter. Let's sleep as much as we can. Oh, but this could actually help if we're still awake when this happens. Oh, all right. But we have an aurora, which will bring about dangers as well, because I don't know if there's cables or not. We shall have to see. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, I shall leave off here. Grab a, give a like, give a sub on the channel, follow all the Long Dark content. I'll see with you with another Signal Void Tale 2 very, very soon.